I have been planning this video in my head for so long because if you know me in real life, you know that I really like, appreciate, respect Diggy Simmons. This video is not about his biography. Honestly, I do not know that much about him. He's a celebrity. If you want to know like his biological, history and his family, Run DMC, like all those things, you can go and look that up. I want to talk about like his essence and why I'm just glad he's a person who exists. Hey, welcome to Spirit Soul Sense, information for your soul. I am Shareece, and thank God for Diggy. Thank God for Diggy. Okay, so recently, I guess the last thing that was like the push, Diggy did a promo with Bumble. Bumble is a dating app made by women, for women to choose and select who guys they want to talk to so that they're not bombarded with messages from men that we're not interested in. And funny enough, I met the guy I'm currently dating on Bumble, and I only joined Bumble because of Diggy. Oh my gosh. The ad was so good and his energy was so great. That's one of the things I love about Diggy. I feel like whenever he's on camera, whenever there's a picture of him, he just carries this sort of peaceful essence, faith, goodness, light, energy. Like he just has like an aura of, I'm here to do good in this world. I'm here to make this world a little bit better. I don't know the man, okay? Diggy, I know I don't know you. I'm just saying, I appreciate the good things that you're interested in doing. So one of the things I really love about Diggy is that he's very private. Because if I was a celebrity, I mean, here on my YouTube channel, you know some things about me, but you don't know that much. And so I appreciate people who do not sell themselves constantly, nonstop, every detail of their life, because I feel like you can lose yourself in trying to prove, show everything. Like some parts needs to be mysterious, some parts needs to be private, and I like that he keeps a lot of his life private. Like we don't know a lot of things. So I'm assuming that because he's a creative. I also really love that he's a creative. He acts, he does music, and his last album, I really love album. I did a review on Anthony Ramos's I haven't listened to Anthony Ramos's last album yet, but I love a storytelling album. I love albums that tell a complete story and gives you things you can relate to, shows the humanness of life. Maybe that's why I liked Olivia Rodrigo's album too. Like that was such good storytelling. But anyway, this is about Diggy. Diggy's last album was great, right? Not, I was gonna say Grammy, not commercialized, right? Because there's a certain formula that you have to follow to get plays, a certain beat you have to follow. And I'm sure he knows all of this because he's been around people in the music industry for so long that he can create music that speaks to his soul, that would speak to me, that tells experiences that he has had or people close to him have had, real stories, and it do well. But maybe not like a Cardi B well, because that's a specific, when you get to like number ones on the charts, there's a specific formula that the people want you to do. And I really appreciate that he is able and interested and willing to do something that speaks to his soul rather than just to sell records, right? Like you do want to have like a quality album to put out, but at the same time, you want something that's a true representation of you, where you are at right now. So you can go and check out his album, his last album. He also has some of the most beautiful music videos. I am also obsessed with music videos. I like art. I really like art, and I like creative stuff. And I like, a lot of the things that people create that are just fabulous and beautiful really reflects like the God energy that's transferred from us to the thing we create. And so I love creativity. I just love the things that come out of people's mind. And so music videos is one of those things. So when they tell a story, when they have certain effects, when they get you to emote in a way. And so Diggy's so good. Diggy is so good. Diggy is so good. And I don't even like the light skins. But this is not about like outward. This is about like the energy inside that somebody has. Okay, so I have notes. I think he's very stylish too. I think you get to a place of considering style and caring about style after certain needs are met. I think mostly you get to there. Some people come into this world on it. Oh my gosh, they can make something out of anything. They can turn something into something else based on what they have. But Diggy is very stylish, and I can appreciate that. He also went to Ghana. I am not interested in moving back to live. Moving back. I mean, all our ancestors, if you're, black, came from the motherland. I'm not interested in living in the motherland for, ever. But Ghana is probably where my ancestors came from. So I am interested in going to at least visit. He went back in the year of return when a lot of people were going back to Ghana, and there was a whole movement, and a lot of celebrities were posting about moving back to Ghana. So in line with Black, importance of history, he also advocates for, Black people, but not, there's a way that I dislike about how some people talk about Blackness, and they, I don't know, want to beat you over the head with the history, which can be so depressing in a way. But I think there's a way to honor where we are, to acknowledge that abundance is achievable, and to fight for what's right now, right? To fight for people who are disadvantaged or have been blocked out of spaces, to fight for people to get those things by doing something about it. And so it feels to me like the projects that he decides to work on, it feels to me like he's not just talking, right? Because I get frustrated in a way that I probably shouldn't be frustrated about people who just want to complain, But Diggy is one of those people, I think, from what I can see, who is not just talking about it. Like, he's a living example of what it means to live your life in a way that you're able to help other people, right? So I like that about him. I mean, overall, I think he's a great example of a celebrity who's not living their life to try and get on the shade room, who is really enjoying their life. Even his family, he's still different from the rest of his siblings, and I just really like him. So if you are not familiar with some of the work that he's done, I would encourage you to look at some of the things. I have not seen him on Grownish, and partly because he's in a whole relationship, and I might feel some type of way about that, even though he's just acting, and I know they're not together in real life. I haven't done it yet. I've watched a lot of his scenes on YouTube because, people have time and they splice things together. So I've seen him on there, but, there's other stuff that he's worked in other than Grownish that you can go and support him if you wish. If you just want to experience a person who has like good energy, good vibes, I mean, he just seems like a really good person. Diggy. It would be so weird if he saw this. It would be so weird. But, thank you for existing. Honestly, my hope here with this is just to share more positivity on my channel, because really, I want you to understand that you can experience as much joy and peace as possible in this world, and you're worth it. You're worthy of every wonderful thing that life has to offer. So thank you for watching. Look at my description box to see some of the things, links for Diggy, if you care. I care. If you care, and let me know what you think in the comments. Share this video if you think it might help someone, and thank you for watching.